Hey, what's up guys? This is Marshall Danzy. I'm the creative director of Danzy Design Studios, and this is Behind the Brand. So I am originally from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I moved to LA in 2004, and I got started in fashion kind of a funny way. When I moved out here, I was super poor. I couldn't afford the sneakers I wanted, so I would go to Walmart and buy the white Velcro sneakers, and I would custom paint them. And one day I was walking down Melrose, and this guy comes running out of his shop. He's like, hey, you. And I'm looking around like, who's he talking to? He's like, you with the shoes. He's like, where'd you get those? I was like, oh, I just painted them at home. He's like, well, do you want to sell them? I'm like, yes. And that's kind of how it happened. Painted shoes turned into screen printed t-shirts. Screen printed t-shirts turned into tie-dye. So as the creative director of Danzy Design Studios, I really wanted to focus on an edgy elegance. And what I mean is adding long drawstrings to a sweatpant, or even slight distressing to an oversized Oxford. But I also wanted that vintage feel, because I want Danzy to be lived in. I want it to feel like it's been lived in. So I get my inspiration from literally everything around me, whether it be the ocean kind of creeping up the sand or the ocean slamming into the concrete. I would also say sneakers are a big thing for me, sneaker colorways. I like to capture the essence of like a vintage Jordan or a vintage Air Max. I do work from home, and when I start my creative process, I usually turn on music and I just start to tie-dyeing. And when I tie-dye, which I do all of them by hand, I kind of like to mimic a painter and kind of brush over the fabric, or even kind of sketch designs over the fabric, even mimic shading. So as you can see behind me, I spend most of my days in this room, whether it be on Photoshop, coming up with new screen print ideas, or even looking outside, coming up with new tie-dye ideas, whether that be looking at the sky, seeing the sunset, the colors on the trees, kind of the green fading into the brown, which is actually a new color I'm doing for REVOLVE coming up this fall. So that's kind of what my day-to-day is mixing different colors together and kind of creating my own colorways. I like everything to be a strategic random design. Everything you've ever seen from Danzy Design Studio that's tie-dyed is done by me right here in this apartment. So when women put on Danzy, I want them to feel comfortably stylish. I want them to feel like they can sit on the couch and drink wine and eat French fries and feel just as stylish as when they put on the heels and that skinny leg jean and whatever to go out and have a drink with their friend. I want that same feeling throughout all my pieces. I would have to say the Danzy Design Studio style icons consist of Princess Di's kind of athleisure look, the legging with the oversized sweatshirt. My mom, of course. I love the way she used to dress with the big shoulder pads and long Oxford shirts. I would say Rihanna, Hailey Baldwin, Zoe Kravitz, Carrie Bradshaw, but her Sex and the City character, I loved all her outfits. So I would have to say my fail moment came when I first started doing tie-dye, and I was taking it around the stores and everyone was telling me no. And it kind of made me doubt what I was doing, and I knew I loved it. And then I just said, no, I'm keeping this the way it is, because if I change it for them, I'm not gonna love it because it's not what I wanted to do. So I really stuck to my guns and kept everything the same, and I guess the rest is kind of history. I would say above all else, the thing that made me stronger in the industry, or the things you need to be strong in the industry, is really love what you do. Don't create things just for people to buy them. Really create things you like and be excited about what you create. Because if you're excited, I guarantee everybody else will be excited about it. Once you start putting out things just to like make a quick buck, or oh, I think this might sell, or I think this might be cool, that's where I feel like brands start to get themselves watered down. I would say the advice I have for aspiring designers is just start. Don't try to be perfect. And I will say I made some business mistakes along the way, but for me, I was so ignorant of how to start a business that I just started, and I just kind of learned as I've been going along, which I'm still learning every day. If you have an idea, a screen print idea, a tie-dye idea, or anything, just do it. So I'm actually in the middle of a very cool collaboration with the Michelle Obama and her nonprofit organization, When We All Vote. What I did was I designed a very limited quantity of a bra and biker short set that I tie-dyed my sorbet color, and it's for sale on REVOLVE right now. All the proceeds go to getting the word out about voting and kind of raising awareness and make sure everyone can be a participant in voting, because it's so important. So coming up for Danzy Design Studio, I'm kind of moving into a tomboy chic vibe, a more preppy vibe. So I'll be adding in the oversized rugby. We'll be doing oversized Oxfords, oversized denim shirts, just kind of meshing those worlds together. If kind of you're preppy, you can kind of rock everything with like a heel or a sneaker. I want everything to look and feel lived in. I want you to live in it. I don't want it to sit in the closet and you pull it out for certain occasions. I want you to wear it while you're cooking, wear it while you're working out. I just want you to wear it and be in it.